Hey Chad, what you guys doing over there?
Oh, we're terminating some wire right now. This is our patch panel here, so all of our wire comes to this location right here, and the green wire is internet for computers and data, and our orange wire is be phones, wireless access points, and cameras.
We've got over 180 connections we can make in these 4 patch panels.
Awesome. You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Jessica Gerstenmeyer. I teach 8th grade at North Middle School. This was our first year going one-to-one, and like learning any new skill, it was quite a challenge at first. You just really have to do it in order to learn it. And now that we know so many of the little tricks, we are eager to share them with others. I was working with a homebound student for the whole first semester this year, and one-to-one made a huge difference. First of all, he was able to take his computer to the hospital with him out of state. We communicated every day via email. We would use OneNote to give all of his assignments. He would go and look at video PowerPoints with the teacher's voice over the top of them, narrating all of his notes for him. It was dynamite. And now, a lot of us use the same thing when students are absent as well.
I'm Chloe Alexander, and I'm an 8th grade student at North Middle School, and one-on-one computers is a really good idea because if you do miss out on something at school, your notebooks are online, so the teacher can access your notebook and add things if need be.
My name is Abby Clegg, and I'm an 8th grade student at North Middle School. I believe that one-on-one computers are awesome because we never would lose our notes because they're all in one place, and they're all usually in OneNote, and so we can access them with any technology at home.
The computers make class easier for the teachers. It's not as stressful with kids losing their papers and pencils. It's easier to access from home, and it just makes class a lot easier and smooth.
Using computers at North Middle School has prepared me since I am going to Lenore City High School, and they do use their one-to-one computers every day. We have learned many different shortcuts on the computers, like copy and pasting, and it's much easier for us to collaborate with one another and with the teachers.
I like doing the essay on the computer better because you can be more creative and you can actually see like real life pictures other than having to do it with your hand on paper.
If I have a question, I don't have to wait to go to the library. I have all the resources that I need right here.
The computers make carrying all your equipment around much easier. Instead of having to carry an entire backpack or a giant binder, you can just have a comp book, a pencil, and a computer that you can use to store all your assignments, all your work on your computer. And instead of having to look through everything, you can instead just access it from your computer, which is really easy to take around. It's very light and just makes class more efficient.
This year, I only have one comp book compared to last year I had 4. So my parents just didn't have to spend all that extra money buying other comp books for me. And I can access my notes at home or on the go. Think how many trees I've saved this year.
As I think about my college career, I do know that they use lots of digital learning, so preparing at North Middle School with the one-to-one technology has prepared me.
I made a swear about Titanic because I'm really interested in that, and I thought it might be cool to share all the facts I know about it with other people.
It makes class a lot easier because we are able to store all our papers. The teachers are able to send us all of our homework, so there's no chance we can lose it in class. There's a lot less distractions because you don't have to go through your binder and looking for the same piece of paper endlessly. They're all in one place. It's just a lot easier in general.
Okay, so we are making PowerPoints about Tennessee, and right now we're doing the Grand Divisions. There's West Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, and East Tennessee. So we have to have on each division we have to have a main idea sentence, two details, and an ending sentence.
Since we are using our Office 365 this year and we'll be in high school, it's preparing us for college because we will already know all the programs and all the shortcuts and everything to Office 365.
Hi, my name is Blake Harris and I teach 8th grade here at North Middle School. We've been one-to-one this year and it's really been a benefit to my classroom. Teaching 8th grade history is not always the most exciting of subjects, so anything I can do to keep students engaged and is always a benefit. So I use a lot of different things in my classroom regarding one-to-one. I use Nearpod, which is a way for us to present information to the students where they have the presentation on their device, and also I can add some interactive things in there too, activities that each student can do on their own device. So I use that. I use Class Notebook to distribute materials, and I can do a lot of different things with that as well. And also I use Office 365, which is a lot of project-based learning, and it's just it's great, the collaborative aspect of it. Students are able to work on a single project, and I've even had an entire class work on one project before in real time. So by the end of the class, we had a relatively complete project. So honestly, it's completely changed the way that I teach, and it really helps out my subject area in particular. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Christine Dawson, 8th grade English teacher at North Middle School. I just wanted to say thank you for our one-to-one devices that we have this year. One of the ways that we have implemented them and used them this year is to use Office 365. And that program has allowed us to reach our highest learners, our average learners, and our lower level learners in all kinds of ways. We're able to differentiate on many different levels. I can push my higher kids even farther and faster, and I can grasp and help baby step my lower learners to get to where they need to go. The collaboration tool that we use through Office 365 allows our students to be able to work with one partner or as a whole class, and that tool alone is huge.
Good morning. My name is Melinda Evans, and I'm a paraprofessional at North Middle School. I work with students who have learning disabilities, and I would like to tell you about some of the benefits I see with them having one-on-one computers. First of all, it helps them stay organized. They aren't constantly losing their paperwork, so that's a big benefit for them. It allows the teacher to make modifications for them without everybody knowing, without singling them out, so that's a plus. It also helps them if they don't have a computer at home, which a lot of our students don't, when they come to school and they have a computer, it puts them on the same playing field as all other students, so they feel like they are a part of the group.
Hi, my name's Jody Lowry, and I'm one of the assistant principals at North Middle School. I know one of the big concerns with parents and with teachers and everyone was about discipline for our students. And we've had a couple of instances, just like you would have kids misusing paper and pencil inappropriately. We've had maybe 2 or 3 incidences of email being used inappropriately, but we've dealt with those just like we would any other discipline issue, and the students have really learned from those issues to move on and continue with their learning.